course I had to make this song about you right here. Yeah. I told you I was gonna make this song about you right here. Yeah. Hey, bad little thing, true religion ginger. Super clean, yeah, what's good?
Hey guys and gals, welcome to my channel. I am Chrissy Monique, and today I will be showing you guys how to get this rose gold peachy makeup look. This is my first makeup tutorial video ever, so please bear with me. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will list all of the products and brushes and tools used in this video in the description box below. Please subscribe if you like, and I promise to keep more videos coming. Thank you. So first things first, I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I'm currently using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the color dark brown. And I prime my eyes. Well, I don't want to say prime because I really just use a concealer, and I'm using the LA Pro Concealer, LA Girl Pro Concealer. And then I top that off with the Black Opal setting powder. So right now, on top of all of that, I'm placing my first base color, which is the, now I'm going to mess this up, y'all, Lattice or Lattice in the Kat Von D Shade Light on Contour Palette. And then on top of that, I'm applying Summer Yum from the Too Faced Peach Palette. And I'm doing a lot of these different shades because I'm mostly trying to build up the color. Once I do the cut crease on my eyes, you'll see what I mean when I'm saying trying to build the shades on my eyelid. So right now I'm going back on top of that with Summer Yum, and I think I said the wrong one. The first one I used was Puree. And then on top of Puree, I used the Summer Yum. So right now I'm just blending this out, and then I'm going to go in with this contour shade. Again, I'm going to mess this up. Lucius, I think, is the name of that. Oh, Lucius. Like Empire? Yes, Lucius. So that's going to be the darker shade that I'm applying into my crease. And for this, I'm using like a tight brush or whatever. I don't know. So now I'm going to go in starting my cut crease, and I am using one of the matte concealers. I cannot for the life of me remember the name right now, but I will definitely list girl, stop talking so fast. List that in the description box below. And I'm only doing like a half cut crease, so when you see me tilt the brush up a little bit, I'm trying to kind of make it gradient so it kind of blends into the darker part of my eye. So right now I'm going on top of that just because I want it to be a lot lighter, just more distinctive, I'll say it that way, with Ludwin or Ludwin. I don't know where she got these names from. But yeah, I put that on top of it to kind of like set it just a little bit. And then on top of that, I'm taking one of my most favorite ColorPop eye shades. And if you're not on the ColorPop train by now, then I don't know what's wrong with you, because these shadows are everything. They give me so much life. But this is the shade LaLa, and it's like a really pretty rose gold shade. Now, if you are familiar with ColorPop, you know that you get the best color payoff when you use your fingers for application. So that's what I just did right there. And I'm just taking that brush again and just trying to blend it into all the other shades. So going on top of that, I'm going back with my Summer Yum color to try to blend it out, because like I told you guys, I'm doing a half cut crease, so it's not a full. And then I'm taking this dark purple shade that is so pretty in this, and it's called Delectable, and blending that in with the color Charmed, I'm sure. This is such an Alabama girl palette because these are all things that we say all the time. I know it's like Peach, Georgia, but Alabama, we're right there. Anyway. So now I'm taking the shade Lucius. Oh, I have Lucius twice, or Luscious, y'all. Hooked on phonics, miss me. But anyway, the color Luscious, and I'm using that to kind of blend out my shimmery shade, because I just kind of wanted it to blend from rose gold to kind of like a dusty kind of gold into my darker shade. So now I'm doing my highlight, and I am using the color, oh my god, I'm wrong again. So this is the color Luscious, and the color that I used before was actually caramelized, and it is so pretty. That is a pretty shade, you guys. Okay, I'm done with my eyes. And I'm going to take the Inglot number 77 gel liner, and this is legit my favorite liner. Oh my god, you guys, please do not sleep on this. Like, it is so worth it. I absolutely love it. And I'm using my Real Techniques liner brush for this, and they just work phenomenally together. So look at this. So we all make those mistakes, but it's nothing that a makeup wipe can't fix. And that's exactly what I did and kept it pushing, you know? So now I'm taking my Hourglass Prep and Prime primer. That might not even be the name of it, but it's the Hourglass one. And yes, I have the travel size because I am not spending $59 on that, even though it might be worth it. Priming my lips with just some regular lip gloss. And now it's time to color correct. And my favorite color correct palette right now is the NYX in the color Deep. This stuff is freaking amazing. Like, when I put it on, it covers all of my spots. I don't have to use a lot. I don't have to cake my face with it. But I basically just apply this under my eyes because I do have dark circles that are genetic. They run in my family. And then I have a couple of spots on my face that I just kind of want a little extra love on before I put on my foundation. So I take my beauty blender and I blend out that orange stuff because I don't want it seeping through my foundation. And I'm taking, I think for this look, I use the HD, I think it's the HD foundation. I don't know, Makeup Forever HD foundation. And I use my Real Techniques Expert Face brush, which I live for that brush, you guys. It's like absolutely the best. Like, Real Techniques has become my favorite brush providers. So, okay, catching up with the video. I am now applying my concealer to do my concealing on my face, and I am using the Tarte Shape Tape concealers, and I normally mix the shades Dark and Tan Sand together for my highlight. So I'm just doing that, and yes, that is like my messed up version of a sun on my forehead. I don't know what I was doing, y'all, but it didn't work out, clearly. So yeah, I just blend that out with my beauty blender. And so I'm going to set my face, and I do a mix of stuff. So this setting powder is like 3 different setting powders that I love, and it gives me just the perfect shade for my skin complexion. So I'm using the Black Opal in medium, Ben Nye, and the Sasha Buttercup setting powders. And I just kind of mix them together and then apply them to my face. So my camera cut off at this point when I was applying my contour, but I just used the MAC, I can't remember the name or the number, MAC Matchmaster, I don't know, concealer stick. But it'll be in the description box. And I just use that. I highlight on my cheeks and on my forehead and like the bottom of my jawline. And so then I blend that in. And then on top of that, because for every wet, concealer that you put on your face, you want to make sure you set it with a powder. I might go on top of it with a MAC blush. Again, I will put the name in the description box below. So once I do that, I blend it out. And what I've always said was I don't really like baking, but I've noticed that when I do place my setting powder on top of my concealers, it's usually when I'm doing my contour and I end up baking anyway, but I don't usually choose to bake. Moving right along, so in this one I'm using the Saharan blush palette by Juvia's Place, and I absolutely love it, you guys. These are really great, and I think I want to do a review on these coming soon. But I'm using the color B on my cheeks. And now it is time to highlight with my favorite highlighter, never lets me down, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in SunDipped. And I am using the shade Bronzed, and I'm going to bronze my face for this summer heat, y'all. I sure am. So I'm applying that to the tops of my cheeks and my nose, and of course my peak of my mouth. I don't know. All I know is widow's peak, but that's definitely like my widow's peak. So just the peak of my mouth, that little part, yeah. So now I'm going to apply MAC's Chestnut liner, which is my favorite. A good dupe for this is the NYX liner in brown, or ebony, one of them, I don't know. And so the lipstick that I'm going with is again a ColorPop color, and it is in the shade Airplane Mode, I think. Yeah, I think it's airplane mode. So yeah, I placed that on my lips and blended it in, and then on top of that, I applied the Sweet Peach Papa Don't Peach lip gloss by Too Faced, and then I set my face with the De-Slick All Nighter spray. Now, after spraying, I realized that I forgot to complete my eye look. I thought I was done, but no, you're not, girl. So I'm going back in with my NYX liner, and it's the 2-timer liner with the liquid liner on one side and the gel stick liner on the other. And then also I'm going back in with the color Luscious that I did my eye highlight with, and I'm highlighting the inner corners of my eyes. And that completes my look, you guys. That's pretty much everything. Oops, forgot. I take the color Summer Yum and kind of blend out my under eye line. Okay, that's it. It's my first video. Give me a break. First video. They're going to be bloopers, but it'll be fine. Okay, you get the gist. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Compelled to let you know that you a bad little thing. So bad.